Hello there, this is Auntie Caffeine Crafts, and I am going to start a new junk journal. So I thought I'd share with you some of the supplies I'm going to be using. It's going to basically be based off of this Victoria. I apologize for my hands. I was painting yesterday, and they've gotten a lot better. I've washed them a lot, but there's still some ink on them. Anyway, if you want to watch that video, that shows what the ink got on. Anyway, I love these Victoria magazines. They're just so gorgeous, and I think I'm going to turn it into a Marion kind of junk journal, and just enjoy this. A very close friend's family gave me a subscription one year, and I just absolutely loved it. And so, yeah, this one has kind of a blue and white theme, which I really love. And then on the back, behind the cover is going to be this cloth. I'm kind of basing this off of a lady who did Audrey Hepburn journals. And they were based off of magazines, so I thought that would be really pretty. And then the main, this is just a book I'm going to be using. The main paper collection I'm going to be using is this Jolie's Boutique French General. Yes, Jolie's Boutique did paper one year. And I just thought it was so subtle and so gorgeous. The purples and the blues and the texture is really nice. It's almost like a textured cardstock paper, really thick paper. Oops, it's old, so the glue is probably coming apart. But anyway, there I go. Now I'm in frame again. Anyway, I thought this would be really pretty. And then I'm also going to add some Graphic 45. I have the Portrait of a Lady collection here. There's some really pretty things. It doesn't really go with the blues a lot, so this is probably going to be very minimal. But there's that. And then I also thought a little bit, going way back to, what was this called? Lady's Diary. I think there are some blues in here, if I'm not totally mistaken. Like, there's a little bit of blue there. That's just some Prima stickers. And then I have ye old bag of tags. These little things. I'm tea dyeing some more papers and envelopes for the junk journal. I haven't done a junk journal in, I want to say, 7 years. And then I've got this great bag of just vintage stuff. Let's see if I can open it with one hand. Hold on, because there's some really fun stuff in here. I'm not going to use all of it because I have a Christmas junk journal I want to make and other junk journals I want to make. There, good old teeth. Scavenger hunt. How fun is that? I mean, that looks like it's tea dyed, but it's just age. Isn't that cool? Some other little envelopes. Some like some like bank paper. Looks like a little pay stub, an old magazine page. Look at how cool this thing is. Music lovers hand dial to the greatest composers, and then it moves around. Let's see, I guess this is another thing that needs two sides. Anyway, that's really fun. Boy, that's going to be hard to use up because, and then there's just a bunch of other, like, really random stuff in here. Yeah, so that's going to be really fun. I have some mixed media pieces that I could also use. I'm kind of thinking of saving this for like a fairy journal because it's so bright. I don't know if the brights will go with that, something as pastel as the other one, but I could turn this into a tag. Yeah, there are just like loads of different, let's see, sorry, I'm trying to stay in frame. Different pieces. These are all things I did with Vicki Boutin for National Scrapbook Day. Here's another Graphic 45 collection that might go really well. I mean, sort of a different era. 1700s instead of the 1800s, but still, look at those blues. Those are so pretty. Look at that blue. Go back and look at that blue. I got this at a crafting garage sale. Just super cool. Are there any more blues in there? There we go. There's another blue. Really pretty. Anyway, yeah, and then I've got some more mixed media stuff. I don't know if I'm going to use this because it's kind of really dark. We'll see. And then some more Graphic 45. Lots and lots of lace pieces. And I have a whole bag of lace too, but these are just some different lace pieces that I may or may not incorporate. Anyway, so yeah, that's what is going to be in my little junk journal. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!